Crimson Peak is a classic Gothic romance, and it's basically the age-old story of a young woman falling in love, traveling to a distant, crumbling residence, and uncovering a secret in her lover's past. Crimson Peak should not be confused with a horror film for me. It is a Gothic romance. Now, Gothic romance is a very time-honored tradition that skates really close to horror. It can have ghosts. It can have crumbling castles. It can have the trappings of a horror film or a horror story, but it's ultimately a journey through the story of a love affair or a love story. You journey through the trappings of the Gothic, which is virginal central character transiting through a world of darkness, discovering a secret, a treasure, or a dark past, and emerging on the other side transformed. For me, the real horror in all my stories is the humans. It's not the ghosts. The ghosts may be scary for a moment and this and that, but the real horror comes from the human heart and the human spirit. And I think that is sort of a different slant I've always had in Devil's Backbone, in Chronos, Pan's Labyrinth, everything that goes counter to everything you normally see in the horror genre. On the wardrobe, we echo pieces of the architecture of the house. So if you watch Lucille's wardrobe, has embroidery that is actually embroidery that mirrors exactly the details in the architecture of the house. So she's wearing the house in many, many ways. And this is important because once you are shooting past a medium, the wardrobe is the set and is framing the human face. I didn't want to go to an existing building and then trying to light it in a way that made it look evil or rotting or corroded. I wanted a house that was at the same time beautiful, that you went, wow, that's gorgeous, and at the same time represented sort of the ghosts of the past. So this negative human figure is in the wallpaper, is in the entrances, is in the doorways, is in the corridor, and constantly you feel the house is full of ghosts.